TAIWHSYG. I'm trying to learn textile studies today, making a backpack. And after I've done it, we're going to do standing yoga. And if you participate in the standing yoga, then it's better at TAIWHSYG. And this is the second part. And we already have that piece of cloth. We have an old jeans from a second-hand store for £1. And we just get the cloth. We have the first leg, we get the second leg. We're going to sew them together. I had the idea, we're not going to close it properly with another piece of cloth at the bottom to the other side. We're just going to take it together to the inside and make it like that with another shoelace just together. Maybe we could even make it around again to the other side, but if it isn't necessary, maybe we just make it like that. But first things first, we need the second leg. But the thing which we wanted to do at the end of the last part, when I lost the needle, which I might do again, was to look if that needle is working or if we need a thicker one. So it goes here through, a more stronger one. Let's look here. Yes, we have problems, but they come through. The thicker one will go harder through. So it works. We're going to come at least here quite good through. But I'm going to look if I find a bigger one. And then to the yarn. They are using, what are they using? They are using, it is a similar one. It could be a little bit stronger. But I'm going to look as well, and I don't know if it is enough for something new and maybe even stronger. Now, and that is not holding as good as we hoped. That is already ripping here, but we keep it like that and hope it holds at least for the beginning. So now to the second leg, which we have both together. Now I think we're going to do it this time differently. Instead of cutting as by the last time here open, we're just going to go here and cut that open. Now into the scissors. I said I'm going to get new scissors. Now I don't know, they are not that big. I don't know if other ones actually work. So let's just set it again, just go over. I don't know how much it holds. And we have a second leg. Now, what do we have left? Just a question. We have a short trousers, which are way too big. What do you got shorten it? Yes. Now we have that leg. As I said, we could take just that leg closer to the end and take that as a backpack. But I wanted to make the beginning of a backpack. Maybe we actually make that thing here open. It won't hold any as we did last time. So we keep that together and we make again the inner one, I think, is it? That was the inner one. we're gonna make the outer one. That looks. And we have a second. Okay, now we have both together for our backpack. And I would say just take it as it is, with this one in the ground, and then we open. They are almost similar. It would make more sense to take the bigger side to the ground, and that's also not so beautiful, so we take that to the top. Just both the same thing that is important. We're just gonna sew them both like that again together. And if we can try now, we have a little bit of time left, out the needle and the yarn. Maybe it works. I don't have proper scissors. Need to cut it, there's something standing up. It is not a clear cut. I can't get it in if it's not a clear cut. And another needle with a bigger thread, or what it's called. We also have one. Normally I get it through before it becomes. I think the light is coming from back, it's so good. No, I got it. And now we take that and that. Same end. And we put them both together. And we said that we wanted to take, I had the idea to make it like that, no, to make the inside, but I think that won't hold, so I take it like that. And let's take that to the outside, that's a bit more beautiful. And I don't think sewing on the inside or something would work here. So we take it a bit over that went off a moment ago so easily. Maybe you should actually take it off. But you can take it, leave it on and just go over it. So like that, we're gonna start a bit behind here, I think that's no problem. And we came through so far. And I made it also get some things to make it here stiff, but it holds here. Okay, it's a thicker material. And we have to delicate a little bit more, but I can take it like that. I thought of going back and forth, such as here in. That doesn't work really. And when two in front and one back, always. Normally it works by just going then in through the same hole again. But I don't know the material. Yes, it works. Okay. And now the idea is just to go a bit more in front and then a bit back again. And then more in front. It doesn't have to be beautiful anyway. And then a bit back. No, I can't really see it at all. Maybe we should do it just in 2-3 places, what I just did here. And then we have the beginning and end, so what we have here a bit more clear where we go on, and then we're just gonna sew the second time exactly along that way. But we have that here positioned to that place. Did I do something wrong? No. Maybe a bit. I think we don't have time left, so let's end it here. Do you have something left? So let's keep it a bit. So we have the beginning, the first 5 centimeters, at least very loose. I think we should get a thicker yarn. I could just rip it apart again, and even if we make it 2-3 times as much at that place, it will just rip. So I'm going to look for a thicker yarn. That means, if you were here for textile studies, you can go directly to the next part of the textile studies. Then we will continue, maybe with a new yarn or something, with sewing bit. If you stay here and participate in the standing yoga, then it's with the arms. Have feet standing together, in the arms up, out and down, in and up, out and down, in and up, to the side, in and up, to the other side, in and up. Make an inch of space between the feet, up to the side, in and up, out and down, in and up, out onto the other side, in and up, out and down, in and up, onto the toe, out and down, in onto the knees, breathe in, out, make a hand with the back, in middle, onto the belly, in middle, onto the head, in middle, a belly. In middle and out, cover the round back up into the top of backward shoulder. And in the arms up. And out and down. Bend the right leg, stretch left one, and change. Right into the sky, bend the left knee, hand down. Left into the sky, bend the right knee, hands down. Breathe in halfway up with straight back. Out and down. Halfway up. Out and down. Make a hand of space between the feet, shift the weight to the heels, breathe in and out. Out and up. In and down. Out and up. Take hold on the elbows and gentle rock from side to side. Have the feet standing together. Breathe in halfway up and down. in and up, out and down the hands, in and up the hands, out and down, in and up, hands to touch and down to heart center. That was the shortened standing yoga. I thank you very much and until next time.